Wayne literally kicked me and my daughter out on Mother's Day today, and I am just recovering from surgery. I am 5 weeks out from a full mommy makeover. I can't even lift boxes, but this man has his assistants and people coming to help kick us out today. And broke up with me on Mother's Day through text.
And
her birthday's next weekend. And I leave to New York this week for all the Sports Illustrated press. I know he has 2 girls being flown in today, and who knows how many plethora of girls he has. I've been nothing but supportive to this man, loved him till the end of the fucking world, but you literally flew me, uprooted me from New York City where I was living, and brought me here for this bullshit. That's crazy, you guys. These men really be taking advantage. And it's not just the emotional abuse. This man has actually laid a fucking hand on me. I know other women he's put his hands on.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is absolutely disgusting. I just showed you footage a few weeks ago what happened with Lil Wayne's situation with that white girl. This whole album, this whole story behind it is garbage. It's because of that situation. This is political. It's either that situation or the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef, and Kendrick Lamar fans are attacking Lil Wayne. This album is not that bad. It really isn't, from the bottom of my heart. This album had about 19 songs. Now, I will have to admit, we're living in a generation where the attention span is very, very short. I don't know who he talked to or what was in his mindset to have that many songs. I would have done 9 to 12 songs because that's usually how many songs is in one album in today's market. So 19 was way too much. I enjoyed 6 songs. I'm going to name the 6 songs I enjoy, and you got to be crazy if you hate these songs. Written History was very good. Beneath Myself was really good. Peanuts to an Elephant was really good. My favorite song on the album was Cotton Candy. It reminded me of that Lollipop song. He did Cotton Candy with 2 Chainz. And by the way, their chemistry was so good in that song. I feel like they two should do an album together. I think it would just be fire. I really do, from the bottom of my heart. And then Banned from N.O. was really good to me. And Welcome to the Carter was really good to me. Those 6 songs to me were up there. And this is the guy that hated Carter 4 and Carter 5. I cannot believe the directions he went with those 2 albums. But this was a pretty good album. I think he really tried in this album. Lyrically, he really tried. I really think he put his heart in this. And people are bashing it because they're being political. Even the small YouTube channels are saying this album sucked because they're just trying to get that YouTube revenue. They're trying to get that shock value. You have to sell out in this market. If you want to be a big timer, if you want to be a social media influencer, you have to sell out. You just do. That's why my channel will probably go nowhere, because I'm so honest. But this was a pretty solid album. I remember growing up in the 90s and early 2000s. You know, when rappers would have a hit record song and you hear it all the time in the radio. And then when you actually buy the album, most of the songs suck. It'd be just that hit song that made you buy the album. It was good and all the rest of the songs was terrible. If you get 6 good songs out of an album, that's pretty good. You can think about it. 6 songs, 2 to 4 minutes long. That's like a half an hour of good music almost. I think that people are tripping, especially in today's market where the rappers are god awful. I listen to a lot of new music sometimes just to hear what's the new sound. It's terrible. It's awful. A lot of rappers would use the same line over and over again. They depend on a good beat. It is just bad. And I do think that some of the beats he used on this album was terrible. And I do think a lot of his futures in the album was terrible. I only like Lil Wayne basically by himself. I hate when he brings people. 2 Chainz was good, but all the other people that he had on the album to me sucked. And besides that, it was pretty good. He used less auto-tune. He sing less. A lot of times he try to sing in his albums and he's terrible at singing. These rappers are killing me with that. That's another reason why Kendrick Lamar album, his last album, kind of disappointed me because he was trying to sing too much. I don't get why these rappers try to use autotune and sing too much. You're a rapper. That's what I pay to listen to, a rap song, not a rapper trying to sing. So I thought this was a solid album. I would give this album a 7.5 out of 10. Don't believe the hype. Listen to the album yourself. Listen to those 6 songs I mentioned because this album was pretty solid. Out of 19 songs, I really loved 6. I enjoyed really 9 of them. I enjoyed half the album, but it's 6 songs that really stood out for me. And I'm going to say one more thing about Lil Wayne. I hate the art cover on a lot of your songs. Like, you don't need like some 4-year-old boy image of you with all those tattoos. That's ugly to me. That is very, very ugly. Let's grow up. And then you're 42 years old and you're still rapping about stuff when you were like 19 to 22. Like, really? Cocaine, white girls, up nigga. One song he was talking about robbing people. Like, we know Lil Wayne, you ain't robbing shit. Like, I was thinking you was going to be spiritual on this album. I thought you was going to talk about your kids a lot more. He did mention his kids in one of the songs, but I thought he was going to mention family more, him just growing up. It would have been cool if he mentioned something about the Super Bowl. I thought he was going to talk about stuff like that, his adult life, but instead we got some fantasy Lil Wayne album that we get over and over again. I guess it's cool, but it's like, when is Lil Wayne going to become Wayne? When are he going to take the little out of his name and we get a different product? But anyways, I'm signing out. Tell me what y'all think. I thought this was a solid album. I think it's political. They're bashing him. He probably should have waited another year to release this album because of all the drama that happened in the past year and a half. He probably should have waited. You got to be PC. You can't make mistakes in today's market or you're going to get bashed. They're trying to ruin this man, and I don't like it. And I'm out. And if y'all want to donate, the link is below for the Cash App. And if you want to join Discord, just say you want to join, and I will send you the link. And we're living in sad times. Like, you guys sell out, man, and I hate it.